This video is about the US President Joe Biden. I explain how he became president and what he achieved. Joe Biden was born on November 20, 1942, in Scranton, Pennsylvania. He grew up in a middle-class family and was the oldest of 4 siblings. Biden faced challenges in his childhood, including his family's financial struggles, which led them to move to Delaware when he was 10 years old. He attended Archmere Academy, where he excelled in academics and sports. After high school, Biden went on to study at the University of Delaware and later earned his law degree from Syracuse University. Before becoming president, Joe Biden had a long and distinguished political career. He was elected to the U.S. Senate from Delaware in 1972, becoming one of the youngest senators in history at the age of 29. During his time in the Senate, Biden served on several important committees, including the Foreign Relations Committee and the Judiciary Committee. He was known for his work on issues such as civil rights, foreign policy, and criminal justice reform. Biden served in the Senate for 36 years, before becoming vice president under Barack Obama in 2009. Joe Biden served as vice president from 2009 to 2017 during Barack Obama's presidency. In this role, he played a key part in shaping domestic and foreign policy. Biden was involved in major initiatives, including the Affordable Care Act and efforts to recover from the 2008 financial crisis. He also represented the United States in diplomatic matters, building strong relationships with world leaders. His experience as vice president helped him prepare for his future role as president. Joe Biden announced his candidacy for president in April 2019. He ran on a platform focused on unity, restoring the soul of America, and addressing issues such as healthcare, climate change, and racial inequality. Biden faced a crowded Democratic primary but eventually secured the nomination in 2020. His campaign emphasized the need to combat the COVID-19 pandemic and rebuild the economy. In November 2020, he won the election against incumbent President Donald Trump. Joe Biden was inaugurated as the 46th President of the United States on January 20, 2021. He took office during a time of significant challenges, including the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and political division in the country. Biden aimed to unite the nation and restore trust in government. His presidency began with a focus on addressing the pandemic through vaccination efforts and economic relief measures. Biden's leadership style emphasized empathy and collaboration. One of Biden's top priorities as president was to address the COVID-19 pandemic. He implemented a comprehensive plan to increase vaccine distribution and encourage public health measures. Biden's administration worked to provide financial assistance to individuals and businesses affected by the pandemic. He also promoted mask wearing and social distancing to help reduce the spread of the virus. His efforts aimed to protect public health and restore normalcy in American life. Biden's economic policies focused on recovery and growth following the pandemic. He proposed the American Rescue Plan, which included direct payments to Americans, extended unemployment benefits, and funding for vaccine distribution. Biden also aimed to invest in infrastructure and clean energy through the proposed American Jobs Plan. His administration emphasized the importance of creating jobs and supporting working families. Biden's economic policies aimed to build a more equitable economy. Biden's foreign policy focused on rebuilding alliances and restoring America's leadership on the global stage. He emphasized diplomacy and multilateralism, working closely with NATO and other international partners. Biden rejoined the Paris Agreement on climate change, signaling a commitment to addressing global warming. He also sought to improve relations with allies in Europe and Asia. His foreign policy aimed to promote democracy and human rights around the world. As of 2024, Joe Biden's presidency is still ongoing, and his legacy is still being shaped. He has faced significant challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic, economic recovery, and political polarization. Biden's commitment to unity and social justice has influenced his policies and initiatives. His presidency has also focused on climate change and international cooperation. The full impact of his presidency will be evaluated in the years to come.